EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. Oh, there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Ready. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Alert! 19!
Once again, it's Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Lion.
They'll motion a tight end right. Off the play fake, here's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down, 3 to go. We'll try and run it with Walker. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Rattler. 18 Rattler. Steady.
Play action. It's Milrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. James Pierce in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Moving to his left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Corey Horton now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's go now. 68 Warriors, 70. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw on 1st down with the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And And it's going to force third down.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Come on, come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Buffalo, 18! Dragon, 60! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Mustang, 19!
Ready? From the gun, it's Milrow. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 47-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he will score! Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Here's Coop for the extra point. And look at this, the extra point is blocked.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the jump!
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll bring this up to the 22. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Cup in motion.
Nice.
Here's Milrow to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. David Onyemata. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Tight. 19 tight.
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
49-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. He's got it at about the 8, and he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing is Milroe. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
2nd and 10. Another run here for Robinson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
quick throw here. Going to be taken by London. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Again, it's Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
They hook up again, second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 7 Cougar 19. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Now Milrow. It's complete. He's got hot. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Seattle.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
The Falcons' 48-yard line.
Get it. Go.
On play action, Milrow. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. We'll run up the middle. It's Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Atlanta.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That is caught. What a throw. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead.
Seahawks 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Six the Eagles! Six the Eagles!
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Purple 80! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
To the air, it's Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Warrior 70!
On 2nd down, Milrow. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Good tackle by Jalen Walker. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
On 1st down, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's second
An
and
enviable spot to operate from. Here's second in inches. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Third and a long way to go.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard.
Ready.
Brings up second and 9.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And that is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here first and 10.
19 Cowboy 80. Go.
Now it's Milrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Flash. It's Penix. That defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 2.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. And here's Bijan. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard
A
line.
gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down.
They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
One more time, it's Robinson. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. From the gun, here is Penix. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
For the Falcons field goal, a 23-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Check, Panther.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Cup in motion. They send a receiver in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. On the move left. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Up brings it in left side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Top 19! Top 19! Panther 11! Panther 11! Dragon 60! Steady!
We'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. They'll throw. It's Penix. The outside catch made by London. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
On for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Buffalo, let's go.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you could see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. To the 45. Still going. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory.